Hello, it's me, Hotelsmurf. Today I'll be doing a room in the Hotel Figi in Zeist, the Netherlands. This is a room on the top floor. It's called an executive room. Well, there's also very first today. Today I'm not in the room that I'm renting for the night. No. I'm actually doing a room crash. The real one is I'm crashing the room of a female magician named Satana Satara. Don't worry about it, she won't know. Well, just for starters, this is the front door. This is the door where you can get in or get out. And to open up the door, you need an access card. Well, nowadays, hotels just have to use an access card. Well, you can't do anything else anymore as a hotel. With just an ordinary iron key, well, with a key will probably just be left right off the streets, you know. Well, this is this is what they always put on the front door of a hotel room, is just escape route. So in case of a fire, go that way or go that way, yeah. And right next to the door you could find the light switch, which is pretty handy indeed. And this is a so-called Go Green hotel. So you have to rent the refrigerator by night for a night or more. And this is a quite cute one. It's a retro model and well, that's what it is. And well, I think I can show this one for well, this is the car. It doesn't belong to me, nor does it belong to the cameraman. It belongs to the one who's sleeping in this room. Well, it's she, yeah. And well, this is the cabinet, and I assume it's filled up with some magical props. So I better not open up the door too much, otherwise she will probably figure out that it's me who's doing her room, and I'm just breaking in. Well, this is a hairdryer, and I never seen this one before in a clothing cabinet, or in this case the cabinet where she stores her magical props. Yeah. And over here there's a mirror. For safety reasons, I'm not going to film the mirror, because just to protect the cameraman. But anyway, this is the hairdryer, and it's in the clothing cabinet. I've never seen this before, and probably not many hotels have it over there. But the pros are, well, the mirror's in the door, and you could just, well, whatchamacallit, you could just dry your hair while looking in the mirror. Well, that's the good part of it. And also a good part is when the hairdryer isn't in the bathroom, just the room with a bath, you know, or you wash yourself, is that you can't use it while using the shower, or you can't drop it in the bathtub, which is, well, pretty well thought of actually. On the other side we have the bathroom. Well, this one looks pretty empty, pretty clean. We have a bathtub, which is pretty wide and very comfortable indeed. And yeah, well, I just closed the toilet pump because that's probably a telltale sign that I've peed in the toilet pot. Something, yeah, well, you know what. This is the toilet, and as you can see, they didn't put a mirror over there, which is very good. It's a very brilliant idea, because many other hotels make the mistake that they actually position the toilet pot in such a way that you can look at yourself while looking in the mirror. And the mirror is right here. And well, we have some tissues. We have a, I'm going to protect the just to protect the cameraman. And we have a shaving mirror over there. And you can see it. And yeah, it's a shaving mirror. And this is new. And usually this was a option in 5-star hotels. But it's going to the 4-star hotels, which is a very good idea. Because it's very handy when you shave yourself. Yeah. Then we have 2 glasses. Well, this is also a Go Green hotel, so it's environmentally friendly. So they don't use small bottles and small portions with soap and other stuff, except the conditioner and the body lotion, of course, and the hairnet for the use in the shower. But this is the hand soap, and it's in a very big bottle, so it's just to cut down the packaging. And the same goes for this, for the shampoo and hair and body, whatchamacallit. It's also the same story. It's just to cut down the packaging because it's, well, it's Go Green Hotel. And then this is the bathtub, as we just talked about. There's some kind of barrier, so you don't splash the whole bathroom all over the place when using the shower, which is also a very good idea. And over here in the bathroom, there's also a bottle opener. Yeah, well, talking about how random. Over here, it's right next to the clothing cabinet. Over here, we have some more cabinet space to store your stuff. I'm not going to open these drawers right now because it's not mine. And I know the one from whom the room I'm crashing. It's not a nice person, but still, it's the only room I could get myself into. Well, we have some kind of an espresso apparatus. It's a coffee machine. It's not Nespresso. It looks very similar to it, but it isn't. What it is, it's called a Yes Please. And it looks very similar to Nespresso. Even the whatchamacallit, the way how you get in the, put in the capsules is actually the same way. It's just lock and load, open up, put in a cartridge and close it down. So it's probably, well, the coffee just tastes quite similar to Nespresso, but it's probably just different that the capsules don't fit in a Nespresso or the other way around. I think the idea behind this one is to prevent theft, because I know people steal a lot of properties to hotels. Last time I was at the Ritz Hotel, there was one guy and he was checking out with a TV set right on his shoulder. Yeah, well, that's probably why they made this Yes Please instead of Wheel Nespresso, because these machines are pretty small and well, probably they'll end up in the suitcase. And I'm sorry, I just brought it home. I didn't know it was yours. Yeah, well, something like. This is the water cooker. Well, it's a whatchamacallit. It's a bare necessity nowadays in hotel rooms. It started in England and it went to the continent and probably to all parts in the world. Well, this is the view of the window is pretty wide, and when the curtains are closed, it's just like you're waiting for the stage to be opened. Just to tell you, this hotel is also connected to a theater called Figi as well. It's that's where Little Miss C is going to perform tonight. This is the interconnecting door. And this is a light. Well, guess what? This hotel also has a balcony. And looking at the door of the balcony, you can surely see this is not an American hotel or American hotel chain. And the way you can see it is this door, this window, isn't infested with all sorts of disclaimers like never leave your children outside unattended, or lock or close the door when you go away, or, well, all sorts of messages. The only messages which I didn't find in American hotel chains is, and it's the most obvious, because mind the step. Yeah, well, that's the one. So I going to show you the balcony. It's not. Good grief, that's pretty heavy. Well, there we go. This is the balcony, and from here you can have a good look at the view of Zeist. This is the beginning of Main Street. Over there you have slot Zeist. Well, it's quite far away, so you can't see it right now. This is a nice tower. This is the other side of the road. This is where Zeist starts as the city center. And, well, these are parts of the hotel. And just look how nice they did the main street of Zeist. This is the main shopping street. It looks a bit like Euro Disney, to be honest. It's very beautiful. Well, as I just said, mind the step. Well, you need super muscles to close the door. Well, anyway. What we got in the hotel is a, let's go to the sleeping part first. This is the bed. It's quite wide. And it's probably king size. It's a king size bed. And it has 2 lights. And 2 tables. Right next to the, to the bed. To put your little belongings on. And this hotel has also something else, which I find pretty ingenious. Could you zoom into it, please? It's the, It's a USB plug, and it's on both sides. And, well, many people have a mobile phone or an iPad or anything that runs on USB. And actually, USB just became the standard. Luckily, it's no longer dedicated cables, it's USB. Yeah. And so, well, when I bring in my Smurfette, she can charge her iPhone, I can charge mine. Or you could charge a camera, whatever you want. Well, this is the hotel room. It's, Mrs. C's top hat with her wand. This isn't good. Hope she's in there somewhere in the room, because otherwise I'm going to die a very painful death. And the same will go for the cameraman. That's quite a... well, she forgot her hairbrush and... what's that? Well, anyway, this is the TV set. It's quite a nice screen. It looks pretty new and flashing. Well, and just to show you all that this hotel is connected to a cinema, or a theater, as you would call it. Theater. You can do more. It's for magicians to perform over here. It's for bands to perform over here. And, well, you could see some pictures of bands and ballets, and they're all taken here in the theater of Figi. This is, I think this is Mai Tai. Well, probably you would know what Mai Tai is, because it's a band from the late 80s, and they fell apart. And, anyway, that's the picture. Well, of course, The Lion King. That was one of the biggest box offices here, I guess. And this is a picture of a ballet also taken in the Figi Theater. And, well, this is a nostalgic picture. This is how Figi looked like in the early 10s or 20s from the previous century. So it looks a bit like this. Wasn't a hotel yet, or a very small hotel. It was it was more a lunchroom and a bakery. And they also had a garage called Figi as well. Well, yeah. One of the nice parts is when you go to the Fiji Hotel, you get a ticket for free. So you could go to the theater of Fiji Theater. Well, needless to say that Mrs. C is going to perform, so she probably won't need the ticket. So I'm going to take it. Don't tell anyone. Well, maybe it's not a good idea. Well, we got a TV here. We got a light. We got one chair and a chair behind the desk. And just for safety reasons, I'm going to leave the balcony door open so I can flee when I hear a door opening. In the meantime, I'm just going to watch a TV movie. And I'm going to enjoy the stay in hotel room. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, of course. Thanks for watching. And don't mind me. I'll fuck my way out. I'm small, I'm blue. Well, anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye. Bye-bye. Hi. I'm Hotel P now. I did know it, but yeah, it's a long story. I was watching a very nice porn movie, and suddenly the cameraman turned out to be Satana. And, well, she turned me into Hotel P. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.